Hey guys, welcome to day number 6 of our 7-day morning yoga introduction. So being day 6, we're just going to up it a little bit more of an energy flow. So obviously if you just woke up, we've done those last 5 days, we're kind of just increasing it each day. So today, as I said, a bit more energy involved, but hopefully you can get up and sort of get moving and get into it, and also obviously get ready for your day. So we're just going to start nice and easy. So if you're into a bit of your morning routine, and we wake up, we've got your clothes on, you're ready to go, just bring your knees into your chest, and we're just going to sort of start with just sort of working through the core, and get that core warmed up and just sort of move it from side to side. But a bit more of a power flow today, so we've done, as I said, we just sort of ease our way into it, and especially if it's a bit of an introduction to yoga for you. But hopefully it's something you can get used to pretty quick. Rock it back and forth, and then we're going to go just single leg stretches. So just bring the knee into the chest. You can rest it on the ground, or we can keep that leg raised. Just sort of go back and forth. Just a really good way to get the core warmed up. I find when I extend too, if I pull my toes back, instead of pointing, I'm pulling back. I sort of work on getting those calves warmed up. But full body flow, so we'll get everything going for you for your day. Just back and forth. And then we're going to go into what we call leg raises. So, we're going to come down. We're going to relax. Just sink into the floor. Breath in and out, and we're just going to slowly leg raises one after the other. Now we're going to rest it back on the ground, but we're going to slowly increase it. So wherever you're at, doesn't matter if you're just sort of, your legs are bent, we haven't worked on, we're still working on our flexibility, but just sort of increase it each time. We're just going to get that, the idea here is just get it warmed up. We've just woken up. To make it a bit harder, we can go, keep both legs off the ground, a bit more of a core workout, sort of an abs exercise also. Let's just do 2 more each side. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, and just again, knees back into the chest. And this time we're just going to do some circles. So we're going to just, what I find easy to do is get your arms out on the side, and we'll just, again, just work on a bit of releasing that lower back. If you've had a good sleep, we can really wake up those muscles. And just sort of go around. Just a great way. I find if you work that core, if you get that core warmed up, it's just going to flow all the way through another direction. And just keep that breath going. That's it. We'll do 1 more. Down. Release the legs. And then we're going to do what we call lying spine. So we're going to bring the leg in. I'm just going to sort of roll it side to side. So we're going to go all the way over, and then we're going to roll that and open up the hip the other way. So we get extend. I'm going to glute on this side and on the groin on that left side. My left knee's going over. And just back and forth. And then we can take it a little, so you can keep that pose, or you can take it a little bit further, we can extend. Now when we extend, we want to extend the arm out in the opposite direction. Oh, I can feel my back. Release. Up and over, and then release. I love this stretch. I love this stretch. So over, really wakes up, gets that release in that lower back. And again, if we're not moving it, and we talked about it in previous ones, if we're not moving it, it's going to get tight, it's going to resist. But if we do things like this every day, where we sort of open it up and release it, get the blood flow, get the breath, other leg, we'll go right leg over. Yeah, we get that blood flow, we get that movement. So a big believer in, moving, doing things that keep you active. As we get older, if we want to keep active, you've got to keep moving, you've got to keep not only just sort of moving, but also doing the exercises, these sorts of things to release it as well. So back and forth. But I found if I do these things, more resistance to, if I do get injured, heal quicker and take the leg out. But definitely more resistance to getting injured also. I feel like with my work, I do a lot of lifting. But yeah, just try and really sort of work at making sure I'm moving the right way every day. Doing flows like this, even if there's little ones, you know, a little 10-minute session. I sort of work them into my day. I mean, it's a good thing is you can do them anytime. We can do them like we're doing now, waking up. We can do them before we get to bed, help us sleep better. Okay, one more, up. And over. And then we're going to get up, hopefully you're all warmed up. And then to get up, we're just going to rock it back up. We're going to come over. And we're going to come into what we call down dog pose. Sure we've been here before. So again, no matter where you're at, sink the heels down. You could be here, but we want to really try and, we don't want to sort of into a plank, we want to sort of push our head towards our knees and get that release. And then we can pedal and we can walk it out. Get releasing those calves, we can twist it. So many variations in down dog. But here's one exercise that I could say you can do every day. This would be it. Full body stretch. Okay, sink the heels down, one big breath. And then we're going to come into what we call a full lunge. So we're going to go left leg up, three-legged dog, and we're going to swing it forward, and we're going to come into a full lunge. So lunge would be up. We're going to work that core, work that balance. Breathe in. And what we're going to do is we're just going to extend. Try and straighten that right leg. Up. And then we're going to come into what we call a mudra. So we're going to lace our fingers behind, open up the chest. Breathe in. Sink down. So really releasing that hip flexor. Balance pose. Up. And then mudra. So we'll do that one more time. We'll go to hinge. So really working that balance. Hinge, straighten that leg. Look the balance come up. And then come into that mudra. One more breath in. And then while we're here, we're going to take a bit of rest. We're going to bring the right arm down onto the ground. And then twist that arm back. So we're going to work on that rotation. Try and get that back leg straight, not like one. We're going to try and rotate. So we're going to try and open up the chest, and twist the back, and get that release in that lower back. One more breath. And then we're just going to come to forward fold, and we're just going to release down. So no matter where you're at, I'm pretty flexible here. I can get all the way down. So if you're here, head towards the knees, relax, and then come into what we call flat back. So just fingers you can have on the shins, on the ground, and then we're going to go back, jump back into a plank. I'm going to go through vinyasa flow, so we're going to hinge forward, lower down, and then we're going to come into up dog. So we'll repeat that on the other side, so stretch. Tuck the toes, down dog. You're going to take the right leg up, three-legged dog. And we're going to hinge forward. Forward, take your time. So we're just going to, from here, we're going to go full lunge. So we're going to slowly come up, breathe in, and then sink down on the exhale. Then we're going to hinge forward. Extend. So we really want to keep the knee and the ankle lined up. Extend. Come back up. And then come into that mudra. So lace the fingers. Open up the chest. We've got any tightness in that upper back. And then we're going to open it up. Get the breath. Big breath in. And we'll do that pose one more time. So we're going to release. Extend. Come up, and then mudra. all the time working that full body core. Release. You can put both hands down. We're going to try and straighten that back leg. Left arm down, and we're going to raise the right arm up, and we're going to twist. So we're going to point right up, and you're going to look up and roll that shoulder back. Really good. One more breath. Release. And come back to a plank. And we're going to slowly come down. Slowly hold it down. Release. And we're going to come in up dog. Now you can twist a little bit here. We can sort of go side to side and again get a little release in that lower back. In the glutes, I'm talking about my glutes before I get tight. Roll it side to side. Up dog, tuck the toes, coming from the down dog. We're going to continue on with a bit more. We're going to do a full lunge into what we call a warrior three. So we're going to get the left leg up. Sink that right heel down, forward. So we're going to do that full lunge again. So we're going to come up, breathe in, straighten the back leg, and release. Incredible stretch here for that hip flexor, that front quad, the upper body. Breathe in. Now warrior three, we're going to balance, going to go all the way in that left leg. And we're going to come up, we're going to take our time coming into it. We're going to balance that back leg. Now to start, we're going to do prayer pose. And we can work on that balance. Work. We're going to come back down, back into a full lunge. Come down, back to down dog, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So right leg up, forward, full lunge, breathe in, sink down. What a way to wake up. What a way to start the day. And then we're going to go weight in the right foot, forward, prayer pose, warrior three. Now you could be shaking, I'm shaking. You could be losing your balance, but we all need to start somewhere and work. The great thing about yoga is that your body will adapt. If you do these, you're consistent with them. Before you know it, these balance poses, you build your core up, and you just feel so much better. Okay, let's go through a flow. Back to a plank. Hinge forward, lower down, release, up dog, twist. Just a couple of more flows. Tuck the toes, down dog. Then we're going to go through a triangle flow. So we're going to go the left leg up. Sink that right hand down. Forward. Now this time we're going to come up, we're going to twist out that back leg. So it faces out. And we're going to come into triangle pose. So here we are. Now triangle pose, we're going to arms out, we're going to hinge. And we're going to slowly take left arm to the left leg. And on that right arm, we're going to point up, we're going to roll it. We don't want to be out here in front, we're going to roll it back. Point it up. So once you've got more on form, now again, if you're not as flexible, that's going to come. We're going to work on that. It's the whole reason we do these workouts. And then we're going to take it into an extend. So an extended triangle would be arm on the leg. We're going to extend down over our ear and hinge forward. So extended triangle, we go further down the leg. We're going to come back up. We're going to turn left leg, pointing out, right leg straight ahead, and we're going to do the other side. So we're going to slowly come down. Roll the left shoulder back, arm up. Ooh, tight here already too. So extend. So extend, we're going to go left arm over, and then hinge. Incredible balance pose. Benefits of the side here. groins, full body pose. So let's do that one more time each side. So we'll come up, turn, we'll just do it a little bit quicker this time, and we'll go down, roll the right shoulder back, triangle, and then extend. Okay, up, turn the feet, come down, triangle pose, and extend. Okay, come back up. We're going to go back through a flow. I'm going to do one more flow, pinwheel, back to a plank, lower down, up dog. And our last flow, tuck the toes down dog. We're going to do a warrior 1, into a warrior 2, into some warrior hugs. And what is that, you ask? Left leg up, forward. Now warrior pose would be to turn that back leg, like we did with the triangle, but our front leg, our front knee is going to stay bent. So a warrior pose, and a warrior 1 will be a lunge. So like we do with our full crescent lunge, but a full lunge with that back leg turned out. So warrior 1, feels a little bit straight because we're trying to twist forward with that back leg out. But just take it through that resistance, don't push it, just very, very comfortable. Now warrior 2 would be arms out. Look over, look straight, breathe in, and then sink down. And then from there we're going to go into warrior hugs. So what are warrior hugs? Back, and then we're going to go forward. Stand. So we still feel weight in that quad. So let's go back, forward, one more time. All the time try and keep those legs exactly where they were. Forward, back to warrior 2, back to warrior 1, and let's take it down, back to down dog, and we're going to finish with a repeat on that other side. Just pedal the legs. Whew. Sweating already here. Well, there's North Queensland. Right leg up, forward, pivot the back leg, come into warrior 1, breathe in, sink down. One more breath, warrior 2, so get it straight, trying to align everything, look forward, breathe in, sink down. And then we're going to go warrior hug. So right arm turn back, reverse warrior into a warrior hug. Get those feet in the same position, back, really opening up that spine. One more time each, back, hinge, back to a warrior 2. And then back to a warrior 1. Alright. We're going to come back down. We're just going to do 2 more vinyasa flows. So we're going to plank position, roll it down, up dog. And we're going to, repeat that one more time. So down dog. So I'm going to go away, start the day. Plank, lower, up dog. And we're going to finish it there. Actually, we're going to finish in child's pose. So we're going to come back, hinge back. And we're going to finish here, guys. So that's day number 6. As I said, day number 7. Hopefully you've done each day. And then day number 7, you can rock side to side. We're just going to do more of a power yoga flow. We might move a little bit quicker. Get us waking up. So release it there. But yeah, keep an eye out. Please give me feedback, and we'll see you guys for day 7.